2011 VRS CD Night Rod Special. Anyways, I decided to do this video on how to replace your shift shaft after an insane quote by Harley Davidson. If you have a 2005 or older, this video probably won't work for you. However, it will work with some 2005s, but you got to find out yourself. Anyways, these are the parts you're going to need: 2 retaining rings, a seal, and a shift shaft. Be careful, these retaining rings are different sizes. They are color coordinated and they're off by 1 millimeter of an inch. The first step would be to remove the retaining ring off the shift shaft. Second, I'm boring a 1/8 inch hole into the seal. When I got the seal, it looked plastic. When I looked at my bike, it did not look plastic. However, the plastic must have worn off, but there's steel inside that seal. Right here, I'm using a number 10 sheet metal screw, and I'm gonna just screw it on, and it's gonna walk that seal right off the shaft. When I pull it off here, you'll be able to tell what direction it goes on the shift shaft when you're putting it back together. And remove the last retaining ring. And be extremely careful here. You don't want to yank this out. You want to just very carefully pull this thing out, because if that actuator moves in there, there's a return spring, and if you lose that, you're gonna have to pull the engine and split the crankcase just to get it back in the right position. It's gonna be a nightmare. Anyways, just be very careful when you pull that shift shaft out. And I'm gonna use a number 2 Phillips here to just put in there and give a little tug down to try and position it for the shift shaft. Now get the shift shaft and just kind of angle it in there very carefully. Find the splines, line it up, push it in. You'll know when it'll just kind of go all the way, and it's got a retaining ring groove that you'll see if it's in all the way. Put the first retaining ring in, which is the black retaining ring. And the next step would be to prep the seal. You soak that in 2050 motor oil. I totally submerge it so it's good to go. And Harley makes a special tool to put this seal on. I went to go get it for the video. They said it was going to cost $80 and about 2 months to get. I was like, nah, that's cool, I'll improvise. Deep socket worked just fine. Again, you can see the retaining ring groove if the seal's on properly. And the last retaining ring is the zinc retaining ring, and that's it.